pretty hurts. But then I shouldn't actually say that because people are gonna say it's a soul that needs a surgery. But you know what? It's not just the soul, it's also me. Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. As I'm sure you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am not sure what I'm gonna title it as yet, but the girl is getting surgery, and more specifically, I'm getting my boobs done. It has been such a long time coming. Those who know will know, everybody in my life knows that I've been wanting to get this done. It has been on my mind for as long as I can remember, to be completely honest with you guys. But I will be honest and say I don't feel like I really took the steps into making it happen until this year. I was like, time to play is so effed up. Like, time to play is finished. We're gonna go do what we want to do and what we have been meaning to do. So kind of what inspired me, or what motivated me, or kind of why I'm choosing to get this specific surgery done is because if you know, if you've been an OG on this channel, you know that when I was younger, around like 17, 16, 18, whatever, I think it was probably like for those 2-3 years, I overwent like quite a drastic weight loss journey. I used to weigh about like 85 kilos, went down to around, at my smallest I was around 60, 63. So my boobs obviously took a toll along with the rest of my body. You guys will know, if you've been on a weight loss journey or if you've been around someone who has, that it really does a number on your body in the sense of having quite a bit of loose skin and stuff like that. Luckily for me, I guess since I was younger at the time, the rest of my body is perfectly okay, which is why I was pretty confident in the fact that I can do the surgery and not be like addicted to fixing other things. I really don't have a problem with anything else on my body. However, specifically with my breasts, I went from a really high breast size. I used to go and shop for bras at this boutique called Storm in a G Cup because my breasts were literally that big. I think I was wearing probably like GEF, like I was on that scale of breast size. And so now my boobs used to even be a C, but now I think I'm like at a D comfortably. But even so, there obviously is quite a bit of loose skin around my breast. They hang pretty low and I'm very self-conscious about it, specifically because I'm a girl who likes to dress up. I like to try myself out with different styles and stuff like that, and I feel like because of my insecurity with my breasts, it kind of limits me as to what I can wear. I don't really like how they look in bikinis. I obviously, with age, have just kind of been like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to live with it because it is my situation for right now. But when I get the opportunity to fix them, I'm gonna go fix them. So that's exactly where I'm at right now. I am tired of taping my breasts in outfits, you guys. Like, that is so much work that I just want nothing to do with anymore. Like, I want nothing to do with that work. So we are getting a breast lift, or I think it's called a mastopexy. I'll put the name on the screen, child. But initially I had wanted to go for the implant route, wanted a lift and an augmentation, but then I have actually gone, or rather I had actually gone to a consultation while I was in Cape Town with a doctor. I was considering going with that side, and he kind of just talked me off the ledge and was kind of just explaining to me that for right now, to get kind of the results that I want, I can definitely just go for a lift and consider getting implants when I've had my kids already, which I think is very fair. For me, when it comes to my body, I'm never striving for perfection. It doesn't have to look sensational. I just feel like I want to be more comfortable than I am right now, as far as my breasts are concerned. So I think the surgery will just be a confidence booster. And while I'm still young, hot and fresh, why not? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to think too heavily about the kids and all that stuff, because that will come. But in this season that I'm in, I feel like we need new jugs. It's time for new jugs. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to my first consultation in Johannesburg. Guys, I have been trying to go for consultations with a bunch of different doctors, but one thing I will say, Joburg versus Cape Town, Joburg is just, everything is very much giving unprofessional, slow. I don't like the service, specifically as it pertains to medical procedures and just anything that has to do with your health in Johannesburg. I've had previous experiences, you guys know, when I went to go get my Accutane for that Oratane journey. You guys know I had a problem with the doctor. Now again, when it came to looking for doctors to help me with this, it was just matata problems and just like weird stuff that I did not experience in Cape Town. In Cape Town, they gave me a date. It was far from the date that I tried to book, but good and well. They gave me a date. We did the consultation. They gave me the quote. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, as it should be. Like, as it should be. All this hullabaloo doesn't make sense to me, but I finally found a doctor that I feel like I've done a good amount of research on, and I have a recommendation from a friend as well, so I feel like I'm very comfortable going with this doctor. And if I am happy after our consultation today, I will definitely be booking my surgery with him. So let us head to that appointment. I'm gonna pray and hope that he allows me to record during the session. I'm obviously not going to show you guys like anything OTT, but I do want to give you guys as much information about this procedure as possible, so that if you're considering doing it, and specifically if you want to do it in the country, I know a lot of people go and get their surgeries out the country. It was definitely not something that I considered, just because if anything goes wrong, whatever happens, like I just want to be able to go to that doctor midnight quick snack here in my city. I didn't want to go far, and I was just like, there's plenty of great doctors in Johannesburg. There is absolutely no need to go elsewhere. Yes, it is cheaper and stuff like that, but when it comes to me, guys, and my health, I will pay what is necessary to pay to get the best service that I can. Even someone was asking me like, why don't I like reach out for collaboration or whatever? But for me, honestly, guys, I'd rather just pay so that I know that when I'm going there, and also the doctor knows that when I'm going there, I'm a paying customer. If I'm not happy with something, I'm gonna say that I'm not happy about it. I just don't want any confusion there. I am a normal regular paying customer, and also for you guys to see me as just a normal regular paying customer getting a service done, so that you guys know the raw and the real. Okay, the raw and the real. So anyways, we're gonna head over. I have my DJI ready, so I can give you guys the tea, whatever tea I can give you. Okay, you guys, we have arrived nice and early with enough time to actually go in and figure out where I'm going. We're actually at Linksfield Hospital. We are here to see Dr. Dokes, Gabriel Dokes. If you do your research on him, you will see that he has really, really great reviews, specifically as it pertains to the specific surgery that I'm coming to get done. So yeah, hopefully we will get some great information from him, and hopefully we'll be moving forward. Hey guys, so I am done with the consultation. I obviously couldn't take you guys with me. Doctor was not that comfortable with me recording, which I completely understand, guys. Like, at the end of the day, it's a professional environment, but he gave me so much information, you guys. I feel like I'm so equipped. I will say that he even gave me more kind of information that I got from my initial consultation that I went to, and that's no shade. It's just that I think he was just thorough, even in things that I didn't even think about. He was like, sweetie, I'm gonna tell you about it, and I really, really, really do appreciate that. I will give you guys the lowdown when we get home though, because yeah, I don't think it's a conversation we can have in the car. There is so much to unpack. So let's have that conversation when we get home. Okay guys, we're back home. As I mentioned, I'm going to be giving you guys all the information that Dr. Dokes, it's actually Dr. Dokes, gave me from our meeting today. I really left feeling confident and just kind of like at ease with my decision to end up going for the breast lift as opposed to the implant, because obviously he did say like, listen, I'll be honest with you, like implants obviously make me more money. However, if I'm looking at you and your situation and what you're trying to achieve, I'm hearing you. Lift way, because yeah, I just feel like you can definitely get the result that you're wanting if you're looking for that natural little teardropped type of breast. He was kind of just explaining to me kind of the makeup of my breasts now. Guys, this is going to be very personalized. Obviously, I cannot speak to everyone's individual situation. I implore you, if you are considering getting it done, just go and have a consultation with him or with the doctor you want to go with, or actually go with a couple of doctors, because even now, like having gone with more than one, I feel so much, they've both given me a lot of information and the information doesn't clash. So it's just a matter of them giving me different information, and now it's like all meshing together in my brain, which I'm loving. So anyways, yeah, he just explained to me that, so since my boobs hang, the top part of my breast has very like damaged skin, in the sense that it's very thin skin. I have stretch marks on the top part of my breast, which just means that like the elasticity and stuff of like my good skin that I have on the rest of my body is not the same as it is on my breasts, right? So he also did like open up my mind to the possibility of, yes, your boobs might look like cool, great after let's say the first couple of years, but I might still want to after then maybe consider getting an implant, because my boobs won't stay as lifted as they might be once we get the surgery done. Which I was like, you know what, fair, because to be honest, that is what I was wanting to do anyways. I want the lift for now, but probably later on down the line, after I've had my kids, after I've done all of that, I'll be able to consider now if I want to get an implant or not. And the thing is with an implant is like, it's guaranteed you're gonna have to have not just this surgery, specifically because I'm a young girl. You might need to replace the implant, they could burst. There's a bunch of other complications that do come with having implants. The look that it gives you obviously is beautiful. However, the risks associated with it, I'm just like, do I need that right now? No. So yeah, that was kind of like the comparisons that we were just making between the implant and the lift that I'm going to be getting. He did also let me know that my one breast is bigger than the other, which is very common, by the way. He was kind of just explaining like how he's gonna have to maneuver that situation to kind of get them looking as equal as possible. He explained to me the type of scar that I'm gonna have. So it's gonna be the one that's around the nipple. It comes down here, and then one under the nipple. He said if I'm a person who suffers from keloids or whatever, I might need to take that into consideration when doing this, because obviously keloid scars will not look as neat as perhaps just the regular breast scarring, but it's just something to note there. He did say obviously scarring will be there, it will probably get darker before it gets lighter, but you have to give it time. He said like you need to give this process 6 to 9 months to kind of see the full benefits of it, which I'm totally okay with. That is giving me enough time to be healed by the summertime. That's good for me. I'm good on that one. He also did explain to me about the sensation in my breast, because that was also something that I was worried about. Not too worried about, to be completely honest with you, because I do feel like since my breasts have fluctuated in size so much, I don't have really much sensation there, to be honest. Whether I have it or not, like I'm cool with it. Like I actually don't really care. But he was explaining how a lot of the times in cases you'll find that once people do have the surgery, sensation comes back. I said, period. You see, if that could happen, I would love that from you. However, he was like, it's not something that's guaranteed. You could have sensation in the one breast, not in the other one. You could have no sensation, some in one side, less in the other. It could really go either way. You don't know until you've done it. But he has said he's seen a lot of cases where people end up having more sensation than before. Then I did ask about breastfeeding, which I know a lot of women are probably thinking about, like, will you be able to breastfeed once you get a breast lift? So he did say he's going to do his absolute best to make sure that I can, but he did say, and it was important to note, that I right now, because I haven't had kids, you don't know if you have the ability to breastfeed or not as you are right now. Even if you've had kids, you might be able to breastfeed the first one, you can't breastfeed the second one. Or you can't breastfeed the first kid, you can breastfeed the second one. So that is just the natural biology of breastfeeding and being a woman type of thing. You don't know unless you're in the situation. But he said he's going to do his best to kind of leave everything that will give me a better chance of breastfeeding than not. That was kind of his take on it. He was just like, honestly, we don't know now if you can or you cannot, and nakona, we will never know. Even if it ends up that you can't breastfeed, we won't know if that was already what the boobs were saying or if it's as a result of the surgery. But I'm gonna do my best to make sure that you have the best possible chance in terms of the biology of the situation to breastfeed. Yeah, then he kind of just explained obviously the procedure to me, what happens after. You're gonna wear a surgical bra. He did say he's gonna there's a surgical cream that came in the quote that is gonna really help with the scar as well. But like, this whole process needs patience, and I think that's what it is with surgery in general. You just need to be patient. You need to anticipate that it's going to take some time. And I feel like for me, why I'm trying to do it closer to like now, beginning of the year, mid-year, is so that I can give my body enough time to heal before I do any outside stuff. At least it's going to be winter. In their house and be free and be safe and be grand. If I think of anything else, I will obviously let you guys know throughout the video. But those are the main things for me. I won't give you guys the details about the other stuff we spoke about because it has a lot to do with hospital stays, the drains. He says, yeah, you're gonna have drains when you come out. We will take you through all of that. I feel like those things you guys will see me deal with as we're dealing with them throughout the video. But those are just the things that I've known now pre-surgery. As I mentioned, I did get a quote. The quote is within my budget, which is making me really happy because I was like, I don't want it to be R1 million, and then I'm like, I'm not doing this ish. Luckily for me, it is well within my budget, which is making me really happy. He really did give me a very, very thorough consultation. He literally answered my questions before I even asked the questions. In the last time, like, I had questions, Lisedi had questions. I went with Lisedi to my last consultation, so the questions was boom. But in this one, there wasn't even time to ask a question. By the time you think of a question, he's really answered that thing. I think, yeah, I'm really confident to go ahead and do my surgery with him. I think I'm just gonna sleep on it though, speak to my mom a little. I'll make a decision by tomorrow because I do want to lock in a surgery date because obviously he doesn't do surgeries every day of his life. So yeah, guys, feeling great. I will probably come to you guys with an update closer to the date of the surgery because it's really not much to say up until then. But yeah, feeling good, feeling confident. He did let me know that the pain, guys, I'm just thinking of things off top now. He did let me know that the pain is not as painful as if you were getting a augmentation, obviously, because the muscle doesn't need to make room for the implants. But he was like, it's bearable pain, you can do this. He said, like, I'm gonna need at least 2 weeks off. If I really can, I need to push it to 3 weeks. I'm probably gonna push it to 3 weeks just to chill, be inside. There's no rush to get up and go. And obviously, like he was saying, exercises where you need to do heavy lifting, give those 6 to 8 weeks. He was like, don't do any heavy lifting, you're just gonna need to, he said literally T-Rex arms, which is making me laugh because that's the name of the pose Zippy like said I always do in my pictures, which she's not even wrong. I used to do that T-Rex arm all the time. But he was literally like, you want to keep everything that you do here, you don't want to be doing all of this, which I was like, fair enough. I'm gonna sit my little ass in the bed and be free, be off work for 2 weeks. Connected to anybody. Now guys, TTYL, that is all I have for you today. Hey guys. So it is the weekend before my surgery. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm more excited than I am nervous. I just feel like everything is gonna go well, everything is gonna go as planned. So I'm not worrying myself about stressing. I'm worrying myself about just preparing. God's got me. I've prayed, I've fasted, I've done everything that I needed to do. And I feel like God is gonna be with me throughout this entire process. So there is nothing for me to worry about. I need to chill. It's actually like 2 days before because today is Saturday and I'm going for surgery on Monday. Yeah, so it's actually like 2 lalas. 2 lala vegas in there. We gotta get neat to that. Basically what I did to prepare today, specifically, I went to go get my acrylics taken off my hands and my toes. When I tell you guys, I haven't had a nail break on my toes in probably like 4 years. And I know that sounds like diabolical, but I'm being dead ass. Like, I don't recognize my toenails. And in case you're wondering, the reason why you actually have to do this, because when you are in surgery, how they check the circulation and stuff in your blood is through your fingernails and your toenails. She did say that since if I just do my toenails, it'll be fine. Then I was like, you know what, Zama, is it actually that deep to have your nails done? It's not. I think it was just like more annoying for me because I had just done my nails. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago. My toes, I did them like last week. I'm not even joking. I was like, you know what, take that L, you lose. They serve their purpose for the days that they were on. I'm just gonna be rolling with no nails for like probably a month. And that's like kind of diabolical, but what can I do? What can I do? This is the price you pay, Tuna, for pretty. Pretty hurts. But then I shouldn't actually say that because people are gonna say it's a soul that needs a surgery. But you know what? It's not just the soul, it's also me. No, but seriously guys, I'm honestly in like a really great place with it. I feel very confident. I'm confident in my doctors. I'm confident in my recovery, how I'm gonna recover, and I'm confident in God. Like, everything's gonna work out for the best. Basically, the only other things that I need to do just in terms of preparation, I literally just need to print a couple of things that I need to bring with me to the hospital. I also need to bring my ID and then like just a couple of printouts. That's literally it. I'll show you guys probably tomorrow the little comfy little outfit that I bought that I'm probably gonna wear to surgery, because guys, something also to note is that you need to make sure the clothing that you're going to be wearing is like conducive to while you're healing. So for example, in terms of pajamas, I only got pajamas that have front buttons. Also got a couple of tops now that have front buttons. I'm just trying to get clothes now that like are going to make, if I need to leave the house, a little bit easier, but while I'm in the house, not something that is going to require me to lift my hands up, because I obviously won't have a lot of mobility in terms of that. So things that you can zip up or button up are going to be my best case scenario. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going to go for surgery sometime soon as well. But I'll show you guys those things I think tomorrow. I just wanted to touch base with you guys because I really hadn't spoken to you guys since probably like right after my consultation, which is fair enough because really not much has happened. All I've done is just I've paid my doctor. I have also paid the hospital fee, although you don't have to pay it up until you actually get there. You can pay it on the day. You also have to do a pre-admission form, and that's pretty much it in terms of eating, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. They gave me a list of things that I should avoid eating and all of that, and I did as I was told because I'm a disciplined babe. Hey guys, so it is Sunday, the day before our surgery. That shit is crazy, but I woke up this morning, went to church. My sister and I went to go have a big super mega breakfast. Today basically what was on my to-do list was to do that little TikTok where I do the before in the different tops, and then I'm gonna do the after probably in like a month at least, or like 2 months, maybe like in June, July vibes. And then I just need a shave. For obvious reasons, I feel like my sister was asking me like, dude, is it even that deep? And I was like, yes. It is that deep. I went earlier to go and print all my documents, so they are all in the car already, just so that I don't forget anything. I just need to remember to bring my ID. I'm gonna show you guys the outfit that I'm going to wear tomorrow. I think let's go outside. I was doing like a little try on haul vibe for my TikTok. Hopefully I actually like it and I actually post it, but let me show you guys what I've bought to wear tomorrow. Guys, don't mind the state of my room. There's like so much happening in here today. But anyways, I don't know if I did say this yesterday. I feel like I did, but after surgery it's important to be mindful about the fact that you're not gonna be able to like lift your hands super high immediately. So I did just get two I was gonna say sets, but I guess it's one set and a nightgown, just stuff that I can button up and down. I got this set from H&M. It is pajamas, but I feel like it looks like a loungewear set, so I'm just like, I feel like I'm going to wear this to my surgery tomorrow. They're these comfy ribbed pants. I got these in a medium. I truly would have even preferred to get them in a large, but I was like, if I get a large top, it's gonna be too big. But anyways, yeah, it's from H&M, just super cute, stretchy, comfortable material. Then for the top, you can button it at the front. I can do the small buttons now because we don't have any nails. So yeah, it's a button front. It does have a pretty like low neckline. If it is chilly tomorrow, I'll probably just throw on a scarf with this, because guys, the way I've been avoiding getting sick like the plague, I went out yesterday, not like out, we went to a restaurant, and I literally was wearing, mind you, this restaurant had heaters and everything. I wore a polo neck, trench coat, long pants, boots. I look kind of insane, but I was like, I actually am not willing to risk getting sick before this. Like, I need my immune system to be at an all-time high. Then I got this from Woolies. Woolies is actually having a sale, probably not when you guys are watching this, I'll tell you that for free, but they're having a little sale, so I thought let me hop in just to see if they have any button up PJs. To be honest with you, there weren't a lot that were nice. There were a lot of nice PJs, but not a lot of nice button up PJs. But I ended up getting this flannel nightgown situation. I feel like this is going to be super easy to put on. The only boring part is that because it obviously is a nightgown, night dress, yeah, because it is a night dress, the buttons are 1,000,005, but my sister is going to be helping me guys tomorrow. I was literally like dying at that because her and I, like the sisters who are like, we're really close, but we're not like touchy with each other. So she's like, this is going to be interesting. But like, I'm thinking the same. It's going to be hilarious. Maybe it's going to bring us closer. So yeah, in terms of clothing, in terms of what I've added, that's what I've added. I also did buy myself another like really cute cardigan button up situation. I am also gonna order some more stuff that is cutesy from Superbalist. Not a lot, but just enough so that if I need to leave the house for whatever reason, I don't look diabolical. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't wear my pajamas all the time. There's another set that I actually saw on H&M as well. It's like a silk set. It's PJs as well, but I feel like I could get away with it as an outfit. I feel like I can do that. I'm like mad, low-key, but I just want to be prepared. Over-prepared is better than under-prepared, if you know what I'm saying. Y'all guys, that is me in terms of clothing. I need to start eating today by 10 p.m. I am thinking that I'm just gonna give myself like a nice big dinner. I had a big breakfast and I'm gonna have a big dinner, and that's gonna be me until tomorrow after surgery, because when I was filling in my pre-surgery admissions form, there is a place where you put in what you want to eat and stuff like that. So I'm assuming we're gonna get a little cutesy little meal after the surgery, and then obviously like you get a beverage, not a beverage, a beverage, guys, like a man's juice and stuff after as well, and then we'll head home and all of that stuff. They're gonna teach us everything we need to know about drains, emptying drains, how to measure the drains and send the measurements to the doctor, because we're gonna need to do that for the first couple of days. That will determine when we go for our follow-up appointment, when they take the drains out. Very long, hectic process, but Pila and I will soldier through it together. But yeah, guys, that's kind of where we are at for right now. I will obviously touch base with you guys in the morning again, because guys, I'm worried about myself. But at the same time, I'm like, there's no need to worry. Don't worry. But at the same time, it's better to prepare yourself mentally than to get to a situation and then you're like slapped in the face by the pay. Guys, today is the day, the big day, Monday the 12th of May, where we are going to get these titties off the ground. Honestly, guys, I'm so excited. I don't want to act tough. I'm very excited, a little bit nervous, but I keep like reminding myself, God is here, God is with you. Do not be scared. You are fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. So don't even worry about it. But yeah, it is obviously still nerve-wracking because I've actually never had a surgery of any kind before. I've never been under before. So it's obviously gonna be a new experience for me, but forward we push. I'm gonna show you guys what outfit I ended up going with. I ended up changing because that other outfit, it had my chest exposed and I don't really want to have my chest exposed. Also, I just found this outfit as I was just changing my summer and winter wardrobe, just so that it's easier for me to get everything in this closet. Then I found this and I was like, why didn't I think of this before? Like, why didn't I think of this? But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what we're wearing. Peter and I are gonna head out. As I mentioned, all my stuff's already in the car. Basically, I've just taken out all my jewelry. My belly ring is out. I'm not wearing any earrings. I have this wig on. I'm still considering if I'm gonna wear it or not. Peter says my hair looks fine, but like, I don't know. At least let me wear it for when I come in. When I go home, it's less of an importance. But like, at least, do you get what I'm saying, for so long? But anyways, let me show you guys the OTD. Okay, we are wearing this brown tracksuit that I got from Impreca. It's velvet, so it's quite warm. In terms of shoes, right now I'm wearing my purple Crocs. I'm honestly considering keeping them on because they did say they want me to wear non-slip shoes. I don't feel like I want to wear like tackies or something like that because they're gonna be hard for me to put on after surgery. So I'm thinking a Croc, but I have pink ones. I don't know where my black Crocs are. Which kind of sucks because I feel like those would be perfect to go with this outfit. So I might have to just stick with purple and just go with a matching or mismatching outfit. Because actually, who's even gonna smack me? No one. After surgery, we'll probably just have to go and get some medication because obviously I need to get my painkillers. And then I think he did say there's a round of medication that I need to do for a week. I can't remember exactly, you guys, but I think that is the case. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm just gonna take my phone. I'm not gonna take my camera. That's just because I don't wanna bring anything like super valuable. And I just wanna have this because I feel like it's gonna be easier to just whip it out and snap for you guys as opposed to having two different things. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be the easiest. TMI slightly, but guys, I'm like starting my period today. like lightly, very, very, very lightly. Tomorrow will be like my official first day, which I'm so happy that it ended up happening this week. So I was supposed to get my period last week, but like towards the end of the week, which would have been bad because now I would be in the thick of it. I feel like it's better that it happened this way because I could not even fathom how I was gonna sit there bleeding out while they were doing my surgery. That shit was gonna give me so much alosho. Just waking up from that was just gonna give me so much. Ugh. So I'm glad that it happened this way. So I'll be in the thick of it this week, which is fine because I'll be at home. My sister's here, like good and well. Yeah, I just had to mention that, guys, because it's been something that's been playing on my mind for a couple of days. I've been so nervous. Like, what the hell am I gonna do if that happens? But luckily for me, that is not my reality. Anyways, guys, I think this will be our last interaction on this camera. Let's go. We have about 20 minutes before I head out. So yeah. This is my humble abode for the Pila. Washa. Welcome to my crib. It's gonna be my crib while we're getting surgery. Guys. Felt. I don't know how to need to. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Hey you guys, it is the first morning after my surgery. We only got back around I was out of surgery, I want to say around 6-ish. Yeah, I was out of surgery around 6. I only probably left the hospital at around 7. I don't know how long I was in recovery for, but yeah, I had like, obviously we had food that we had sorted for us. I had half of the wrap, and then I was like, get me out of here, because eating that wrap just made me like not feel 100%. And looking at it, I was like, there's no way I can finish all of this. So yeah, but the food was good, I will give it that. But yeah, I woke up this morning at 6. So I've been up and I just haven't really been able to get back to sleep. I'll be honest, the pain yesterday, it was at, I want to say it was at level 8. I won't put it at a 10 because it was bearable. Like, it wasn't something that I couldn't bear, but it was really painful. It felt like, how I was describing it to my sisters, like it just felt like someone was pinching my boobs everywhere. It felt like I was literally getting pinched everywhere. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the initial video, but I don't have a lot of feeling in my breast. Well, I didn't have a lot of feeling in my breast. So this is a very strange and weird feeling for me. I was like, what the freak? So yeah, I was just uncomfortable. But yeah, they wheeled me into the car, and then obviously we drove back, and I was feeling a little bit dizzy still. When I got home, I was able to walk myself into the house, down the stairs, and into bed. So it wasn't like awful. But as you guys can see, I'm sleeping facing up. I'm sleeping in my tracksuit that I wore yesterday. The thought of even taking it off was diabolical to me. I was like, there's no way that that can happen, you guys. So I'm asleep in it. I will change tomorrow. I'm just wearing the scarf because obviously I can't get into bed. I probably could if I tried, but I just thought, you know what, I didn't want admin, guys. Like, we often didn't admin. I took my painkillers last night and I had a smoothie just so that I had something in my stomach. The nurse did recommend, like, okay, fine, you're not going to eat the wrap, but try yourself out with something. And Pila very smartly, shout out to my queen, when she went to the gym, she also bought me a smoothie just in case, which I feel like was the best decision she could have made because that smoothie carried me, okay? And then I just took my painkiller. So they gave 2 types of painkillers. There's one that's like super strong and there's one that's mild. Oh, that super strong one, what a queen. Because even as we speak, The pain, guys, has subsided significantly. I feel like right now I'm on a pain level, honestly, like 4 or 5. It's not unbearable right now. I can do stuff. I can get up. I went to the bathroom. I'm fine. I'm fine is a stretch, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. It's bearable, manageable. It just feels more uncomfortable than it is painful. If I can show you guys what I'm sleeping with right now, I'll just show you the corner there, but I'm sleeping with my drains in the bed. Basically, my drains are connected to my little bra contraption thing. They're just draining out. At the end of every day, we're, okay, well, not at the end of every day, but like once or twice a day, we're going to empty out the drains and we're going to measure them. The nurse did show us how to do it. It's pretty simple. I feel like my drains are not that, I don't really have much in my drains, which is good, honestly. Means that the body it's doing what it needs to do. It's not draining that much liquid. But we even did do it yesterday and it's okay. Wait. So yeah, that's me for right now, you guys. I'm doing well. I'm really happy. I was quite nervous to take my first sleep, but at the same time, I was dying for it. I was like, I'm nervous, but I don't want to hold you. It needs to happen. I need to fall asleep immediately because I don't want to feel this for 1 more minute, 1 more second. So yeah, I'm really happy with how everything has been going so far, you guys. I'll be completely honest. I feel like what I expected is what I'm getting, and so I feel like I was quite mentally prepared for it. As you guys also do know, I'm not able to get my dressings or anything like that wet for the first like week essentially before I go to see my doctor again. So no showering and stuff. If I want to clean my body, I'm gonna have to go around. However, I'll be honest with you guys and say today it's not top of my priorities list because my arms are very painful. So I actually don't even know how I would reach under my arms unless like my sister helps me do it. Because really and truly, like I can't reach much places. The lower half of my body feels perfectly fine and the same, but like my arms, they're kind of out of commission for the most part. They are out of commission. So yeah, unless Peter helps me wipe my underarms, it's late for me. And honestly, guys, I'm not a person who is good with asking or like getting help from people. Obviously, my sister is always willing and ready to help me with whatever. She is sleeping in the middle floor just so that if I need anything, she's there. But yeah, I'm like, I hate asking people for help. I don't have a choice. Day one, bricky. Peanut put about 20,000 grapes in here. But you know what? Shout out. And we are watching Forever on Netflix. Guys, I'm in the bathroom right now. I am emptying out my drains. I won't show you guys everything, but basically this is the drain. I just had to empty it out and measure. And I feel like I just kind of ate that. I won't show you guys because I'm not trying to make anyone squeamish, but I'm so impressed. My mother would be so proud. As a doctor's child, I'm feeling like a surgeon right now. And it's more hilarious because initially when this drains topic came up, I was like, I want nothing to do with this. Pila, baby, you're up. But the doctor just called me and was like, sweetie, I need the measurements like right now. My sister went to go do her hair. I am here with my helper, but I'm trying not to traumatize her. So even when she saw me, she was like, are you okay? I was like, you know what, let me just do it myself. And I think I did a really good job. I'm proud of myself. This is just confirmation if you are worried and scared. If you're left for like 5 seconds, will you be able to do it after the surgery? You can. It's not advisable to do anything heavy duty. This was really easy because it's all down here. I don't have to lift my hands up or anything, and my hands are still close to me while I'm doing it. Don't want to do anything that is going to be strenuous on the arms for as long as you can. Honestly, you just don't want to do it. Don't try to pick up heavy stuff. Don't do it. Okay, guys, so it is ZeeX from the future. I have now made it pretty much through the first day of post-op. My review of the day is that it has gone pretty good so far, honestly. In terms of pain, nothing insane. I have honestly felt more uncomfortable than anything else. The only thing that's left for us to do today is just to measure my drains for the evening before I go to bed, and that will be it. I'm just really hungry. I've been eating a lot, and I think it's because I'm on my period, obviously. So
ukudla kuyadliwa, okay, in this house. But other than that, guys, honestly, it's just been normal. I obviously just feel uncomfortable, and that's really it. I'm hoping and praying and crossing my fingers that it will continue this way. Although I will say I did pray and I asked God, I said, please let my recovery be as smooth as possible. And I won't even lie to you, He has not let me down thus far, which is really, really something that I'm grateful for. And I'm hoping that it stays this way throughout the week. I think I'm going to touch base with you guys again on maybe Thursday, Friday, when we get our drains taken out, because I feel like not much different is going to be happening between now and then. The doctor just said I need to measure my drains today and then measure them tomorrow, and then they will let me know when exactly I can come to get the drains taken out. I have been like doing a little bit of a sneak peek. From my opinion, the titties are looking good. The titties are sitting, and I'm happy about it. But obviously, yeah, we won't be able to get the full picture until like there's less swelling and all of that. So I'm trying not to be delusional about the results as well. But I am happy. I am happy. So yeah, I'll touch base with you guys. Then I'll also be able to give you guys like a full story about how and what happened during surgery, because I need to give you guys that full experience, but I can't talk about it right now. I'm in pain. So I'll talk to you guys towards the end of the week.
Hey guys, it is a new day. As you can see, she's looking a little more done up than I have been for the past like 2 days. I'm going to the doctor's office. We are going back to Linksfield. I'm gonna put some perfume on, but literally just on my clothing, just so that I don't smell somehow. Obviously I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious because I obviously haven't been able to like have a proper shower since Monday morning. I've literally just been having to do a captain splash every single day, which is hell. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's not nice to not be able to shower, but suffer for beauty. That's what my mom keeps saying to me, and I'm like, dude, we've heard. We're suffering. Okay, we are suffering for the beauty. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go get the drains removed. My drains are empty for the most part. Only have like a little bit of liquid left. So I think the doctor saw that I was draining really well. So he was like, you can come through to get your drains removed, which is exciting. I really don't know what the difference is going to be between now and then in terms of what my mobility will be, how I will feel. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm wearing the outfit that I said I was going to wear for surgery day, but I'm wearing it now. I'm just going to wear a scarf over my chest and probably just add a jacket. And I low-key just want to wear my Crocs again. I'll be completely honest with you guys, like I don't want to change. And we're going to hospital, so surely people will understand. I think people will be okay with my Crocs, honestly. Like, and if you're not okay with it, you will be okay one day, I swear. But anyways, in terms of how I'm feeling today, guys, today is Thursday, by the way, just for reference, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling the same as I felt yesterday. I haven't taken any painkillers today, and it is about 1:30. So we're leaving in the next 15 minutes. I haven't taken any painkillers, but I'm gonna take my antibiotics now. I took my antibiotics in the morning. I'm gonna take them again now. Peter's bringing me. You can come in, doll. Excuse me. Put this here. Thanks, Ange. Mwah, small dear. So yeah, I am going to eat that and then I'm going to take my antibiotics for the afternoon. Pila's been so helpful, guys. Like, love having an older sister. I highly recommend it. She's just been like super helpful and just like has been bringing me Kit Kats all the time. Like, real. Also, we went live with our podcast. Was it yesterday? Yeah, we went live yesterday, you guys, and that was a really stressful day, to be completely honest, but we made it through. I was honestly just like in one position in bed, like crossing fingers, crossing toes, like clenching my butt cheeks, but everything went really well, so I'm really happy. But yeah, let me go eat so I can take my medication, and then we will head to get the drains taken off. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take you guys to the appointment with me once again. However, I will give you guys what I can. This is what I'm having as like lunch snack, because I had half a sandwich not too long ago, so I'm just having boiled eggs and avocado. Also, an update on my sleeping, guys. I don't want to lie to you. What they will never tell you is that the most painful part of recovery is actually just the sleeping. Like, guys, My back has been killing me. I don't want to lie to you guys and make you think that the boobs are painful. Right now, I don't really feel much. It's probably a 2 out of 10 in terms of pain. It's just uncomfortable. It's not sore. But my back is killing me. And I was actually speaking to a friend who recommended this pregnancy pillow that I actually just bought on the spot. I didn't even question it. I was like, I need it. I'm buying it. So that's going to come in tomorrow. So I'm going to show you guys when that comes in. Hopefully it'll make my sleeping experience better. But get up until then, we are just making do with what we may have to make do with. Because again, Betuna beauty is pain. But Chilo oh mama. And they didn't lie. They really didn't lie. They didn't. How does it feel to be going to the hospital?
I left my glasses.
That's how it feels, okay, guys. Please go fetch them though, because we're driving. We accident. Somehow, I let Pila convince me to not wear a jacket over this. So I'm quite literally holding my drains in my hand. But at the same time, we're going to the hospital. So I would assume everyone is going to mind their little black biz. Everyone is going to mind their business and not ask me why there's tubes coming out of my shirt. Don't worry about it. Pila says I have hair dysmorphia, but anyways, we are done with the first post-op appointment. All that happened is that the drains were taken out. It was very comfortable. Well, not uncomfortable. It was kind of just didn't feel like anything. Anyways, we were able to see the first sneak peek of the titties. What is your review, Pila?
I think they look very good.
They look
incredible. Very good is like an understatement.
Guys,
very, very. I want to do my breasts.
She's sick. I look 21 again. The titties are 21. What does that even mean, actually? What does that actually even mean? But like, honestly, the titties look fresh. I don't want to lie to you guys. They look fresh, delicious. Straight off the table, it's giving that. But also I like the fact that they look very natural. They look natural but full. Obviously they're still gonna drop, guys. We get it. They're still gonna drop. Gravity, swelling, whatever. But for right now, I'm happy. I don't want to hold you. And I like the size. They're not too big, they're not too small. Because I was also, to be completely honest with you guys, worried about my boobs being too small. Like, no. I liked the size. I just wanted to make them fuller. So I'm a happy camper. I'll probably catch up with you guys now, possibly in the coming week, guys, or maybe later this week, only because there is really no update. You guys know that I don't do anything all day. All I do is sit in that bed and watch that TV. There's nothing else happening. So I will catch up with you guys next week when we are going to get more things removed, or when we go for our next appointment, because really and truly, Bandla, nothing to say. We're just going to continue taking our medication, antibiotics, all of that good stuff. And yeah. I lied. I'm speaking to you guys today. Pila has just brought through my fluffy pillow, my pregnancy pillow. So we are waiting for it to fluff up so that Pila, gentle. I'm so excited, guys. I'm about to have a good night's rest. It's giving, it's soft, but I feel like it does need to. It's like those cushions that they put in boxes. I mean, not cushions, couches that they put in boxes. Guys, I'm in a scrumptious mood this morning. We're going to church. It is my first real outing out of the house since surgery. I'm not counting our trip to the doctors, and that's mainly because we were literally in there for, I'm not even joking, 15 minutes, and that's including the time it took us to walk into his office. But yeah, we're going to church today. I'll show you guys my outfit. I think I was being a little bit dramatic about the needing to have tops that will button in the front, because honestly, putting tops on and off is not that hard. It's just as long as you put the sleeves in while it's down here, as opposed, or rather, when you're taking off your shirt, you need to take the sleeves out while it's down here, and then just take it off over your head, and then you're fine. I am just pretty pumped for the day, guys. I'm pretty pumped to go and hear the word, just to get outside,
I haven't like seen the outside world since Thursday at this point, and today is Sunday. And before that, it had literally been since Monday, because I get to see on Monday we spent pretty much the whole of the day at the doctor's surgery. I think I will actually run down the day for you guys, like actual surgery day, now that I'm like finished actually taking all my antibiotics as well, which is great. I took my last one last night. So I feel like now I can like properly give you guys like a little mini story time of the actual day that we went in for surgery. I'll tell you guys when we come back from church though, because I just wanted to do my hair, get ready. Okay guys, I'm done getting ready. As you can see, she looks kind of cute. Let me show you guys my outfit. I'm wearing this jumper that I got from Cotton On, like probably last year or the year before. Then I'm wearing these black pants that I got from Zara, my black Sambas, my Sambarinas, and my black Zara bag. I am looking for a new everyday bag. I actually want to go to Woolworths, maybe today or tomorrow, because they actually have really cute bags at Woolworths. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but anyways, enough yapping. That is me for church. Let's head on before you guys know I'm late for church. Pila is gonna sock me, and I ain't trying to get socked.
There is so much more that God was doing than just a change of the name on the office door. Come with me to 2 Kings chapter 2.
Hey guys, we are back from church. I took my wig off already. I forgot that I was going to talk to you guys, so it is what it is. I've tried to hide the fact that I haven't made my bed. Guys, I literally haven't made my bed all week because obviously I've been in it and it is too strenuous to actually make the bed. I think that would just be pushing myself a little bit too far. So I was like, you know what? One thing about it, why am I even making it? Because I'm getting into it every single day. But anyways, you guys, I wanted to come and close out this video, this little vlog situation. I'm gonna do another sit down and answer any questions if you guys have any questions off the back of this video. But I thought let's just run through actual surgery day, because I don't think I was able to like capture what was actually going on properly for you guys, just because I was in a room that I was sharing with someone else and I did want to respect her privacy as well. But guys, literally all that happened on the day, so we got there around 12, which was our admission time. So we arrived there. Everyone was so nice, guys. Like I actually can't even explain how much that elevated the experience for me, because I was really nervous, but everyone just made me feel so comfortable. Every single nurse that came to check on me, even the guy who was administering the anesthetic, obviously my doctor, love him down. Like everyone just was bringing me such amazing vibes. So honestly, on the day, like Bendy, Polly, so fine, we check in, we get inside. I was like to the nurse, actually, what time are we actually starting? So she explains to me that doctor is only coming to start his first surgery around 1:30, and then after that it was going to be us. So obviously the surgery takes about 2 hours, so I only ended up going into surgery at around like 4ish, but we had to do some pre-operative documents as well outside of the admission form. We had to fill in stuff about the anesthetic, just like family history, all that stuff. Then the guy came to speak to us that was administering the anesthetic, and he was asking me more questions. They were checking my blood pressure. Then my doctor came and he drew all the markings on my breast and everything like that. My sister was literally telling me like, girl, I thought you were being hella dramatic about this surgery before I saw that, but when I saw that part, I was like, okay, I'm kind of hearing you, like I'm hearing what you're saying by getting the surgery. And I'm like, girl, yes. But even her, after the whole experience, she was like, honestly, I was really scared for you, but being in that environment just made me feel so much more comfortable in like having you go in and just like with the whole experience, because everyone was, honestly guys, I'm not even exaggerating, like everyone was sensationally great. Fine, after they did all those markings, I literally just chilled in my gown for the rest of the time up until it came to now surgery time. When surgery time came, I really, again, I'll be completely honest, I had prayed a lot on the day. I was just feeling a lot of peace. Like I was like, I'm actually just going to be fine. Even as they wheeled me in to the actual surgery room, I was like, I'm actually fine, which is so crazy because normally I would just be like heavily nervous. I'm generally like a very anxious person, but in that situation, I just felt like I'm like literally going to be perfectly okay. Like stressing about it is not going to help me. Let me just chill, say my little prayer and go inside. We went inside, they administered the anesthetic and I was out like late. I woke up in recovery. I don't really know how long it took me to woke up in recovery. Then they took me back to my hospital room. Obviously, by the time we were finished, it was around like 6 o'clock. So it is a day clinic. So obviously they were going to close quite soon. But they did give me my food. I got a bottle of water. You can choose before what you want to eat and what you want to drink. I asked for a bottle of water and a chicken wrap. I could only stomach half of the wrap because I was feeling quite nauseous. It was my first time going under, and I was kind of expecting that. Not like heavily nauseous to the point where I like wanted to vomit, but I just didn't feel like eating all that food was going to do anything for me. So I had like half the wrap, and then I was feeling really drowsy, and so my sister asked the sisters if I'd be able to take a nap, but they were like, you know what, it's better if you just rather take a nap at home so that we're not going to have to wake you up in the middle of your nap so you can go home. So I was like, you know what, fair. I wasn't feeling that up to walking, to be completely honest with you, but I tried myself out. I got changed. My sister helped me get changed. Then they wheelchaired me into the car and I went home. I got home and I was out like a light, okay? My sister did bring me a little smoothie. I think I did mention to you guys, she did bring me a smoothie, so that was something for me to have outside of the wrap, because the sisters did say like it is important for you to have something in your stomach, because obviously you've had medication, like there's a lot happening. And obviously at that point, guys, I'd been fasting since the previous day at 10 p.m. Well, not even 10. I probably stopped eating at 8:30 actually. So I'd been fasting for like 24 hours at that point. I hadn't eaten the whole day. So they were like, Sissy, you might want to put something in your stomach. So I tried myself out with the smoothie, and Pila ate with that one because at least that I could stomach. Got home, and then you guys saw my journey from then onwards. It was honestly so smooth, so scrumptious. Like, love everyone who made that experience really, really great for me. Yeah, and I was nervous about it being a day clinic and having to go home right after, but honestly it wasn't that bad. It was honestly better. They were right, because I could just come home, fall asleep, wake up, take my medication. Like I didn't have to think about doing anything in the morning. I just had to exist, which was great. I am still going for my next appointment this coming week, Friday, where I'm going to be able to now just find out what more aftercare steps I can take when it comes to the scarring, what my doctor, the creams that he recommends. I did get some ointments and stuff, so I don't know how those are going to factor into, or how I'm going to use those to factor into the recovery. So there probably will be, again, a follow-up for this video, just so that you guys can get the information on the scarring, how to manage scars, what happens after he takes the tapes off, all of that stuff. So if you have any NT questions, let me know. I'm gonna give you guys another video, because I'm here to make your guys' experiences and just to ease your mind about the whole situation. I really haven't taken any painkillers since the antibiotics. I stopped taking the antibiotics. The only time I take a painkiller now is at night, because I really can't sleep if I don't take them, because my back, oaks, my back is the real death. That's the real death that I'm facing right now, is my back. My boobs just feel very uncomfortable, and they're starting to feel itchy. So I'm really excited for the appointment on Friday. I'll be completely honest with you guys, because I want to take these tapes off. Like, it does feel incredibly, it's just starting, not incredibly is a stretch, but like I can feel that it's starting to itch, which is normal, but I need them tapes off so that I can just not scratch, but like put something on them. Doesn't make sense. Like, I want to put something. I've just been taking painkillers at night just to ease the pain on my back. The pregnancy pillow definitely did help. However, I still need to take them painkillers to sleep. If I don't take painkillers, like, I will actually end up sleeping at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And if I wake up in the middle of my sleep, it takes me a very long time to go back to sleep, because I obviously can't take a painkiller randomly in the middle of the night. So that is something that I would definitely think you need to consider. Get yourself a pregnancy pillow and psych yourself for the back pain. Like, I was honestly psyching myself, because even the night sitting up, I was sleeping in every single direction, because I was telling myself, basisi, sikusele kancane ukuthi ungakwazi ukulala on your stomach or on your side. So be prepared. But anyways, guys, I hope you did find this video helpful. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go back to regular vlogging now, because like, oh my gosh, we've been doing this for so long. But yeah, as I said, let me know your questions down below and I will answer them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.